Growing up, weight was always a big issue for me. Over the years, I've tried every diet under the sun. You name it, I've done it. But nothing ever stuck. Exercising was always an afterthought. In 2016, my mom died from cancer, and my world fell apart. I was so grief-stricken that I threw myself into my nursing job. All I did was eat, work, and repeat.
Stop taping me, I'm mad.
At my heaviest, I weighed 315 pounds. 2 years ago, I was a bridesmaid in a friend's wedding. I gained so much weight, I had to wear 2 size 14 dresses sewn together. That was the moment I knew something had to change. Since then, I've been eating better, exercising, and taking care of myself. In 10 months, I lost 135 pounds, and I'm loving the new me.
All right, ready to see Candace now, 135 pounds lighter. Oh, Candace!
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible.
Wow.
What does this feel like?
Incredible. It's the best I've ever felt in my life, ever. And I'm so grateful to be able to share this with everyone because I've been small before and never felt as incredible as I do now. There's definitely a difference.
When you first make up your mind that, okay, it's time, I need to lose the weight, you step on the scale, it's 315 pounds. Is that daunting? I mean, how do you even take that first step?
It was devastating. But sometimes you have to hit rock bottom to know where you need to go. And after seeing that and feeling that isolation and depression and embarrassment, I knew that I had to make a change, especially because my blood pressure was so high. I was in stroke range as a 30-year-old woman, 220 over 120s. So I actually got frightened at that point as well. You know what I mean? So it made it easier.
You talked about the loss of, losing your mom, and a lot of people can relate to the emotional eating. So tell me, how did you take the first step? What did you do?
The first thing I did was start dieting as I knew how, which was like low calorie and low fat. I didn't know anything about ketogenic until a couple months later. And once I found that, it was the difference because I was able to add things to my diet that I had already taken out, like cheese, which is my favorite. Things that I had cut out already, I was able to add back, so I didn't feel deprived anymore. And that's what a lot of us feel when we're dieting, like, oh, I'm missing out. And it finally found a diet where I felt...
I just wanna make it right. I always put up a fight. I will never lose my sight. I know I need you by my side. I have nothing else to hide. I've got it wrong and got it right. I've told the truth, I've told some lies. I live some days and others die. If I want it, then I'll get it somehow. Want it, then I'll get it, no doubt. Cause I will never let me down. No, I will never let me down.
So as you guys just saw, that is 204.2. So that is a full 28 pounds in 88 days, which for me, I think that is awesome. I was able to lose weight consistency. If you look at my physique, things have changed a lot. I went through and showed you guys there kind of how the physique has changed through the 88 days. But I think the biggest thing for me was that this was a very, very strict period. Now, I've been doing this for several years now, but staying very, very strict for effectively 90 days is something that I haven't really done. Because I kind of, about once a month, would let myself have a treat just to kind of keep me sane. But I didn't do that really too much this cut. There were a couple times where I went on vacation and maybe had a little bit, but I stayed pretty much as strict as I possibly could for the effectively 90 days. And that's the result. So I'm really excited, and am I where I want to be yet? Not 100%, but I'm far from where I was. So I'm gonna put up a picture up right now of me at my biggest versus me at the end of this cut. And as you guys can see, that is a huge difference. So yes, it was only, 28 pounds in 90 days, but that added to what I've lost so far puts me at almost 120 pounds down from my largest, and that is awesome to me.
That girl wanted this. She wasn't gonna give up. So, and she fought through blood, sweat, and tears to get where she is today. 209 pounds. So I have 39 more pounds to go. And so my next big goal is to be less than 200 pounds. So that's called Wonderland. I'll spell it right here. Wonderland. So I have what? 10 pounds until then. Until I'm considered overweight and not morbidly obese, I have to be 196 for my height. So that's Wonderland and 196 are kind of like the same goal, because then I'll just be overweight. I won't be morbidly obese anymore. And then my final goal is obviously my goal weight, which according to the charts, I should weigh 159, not 169. So I may change my goal weight and add an extra 10 pounds to be 159, or I just might stick with 169. We'll see when we get there. And comment below if you want to see an excess skin video now. I was gonna wait till I was all done, till I lost all the weight to do one, but if you want to see one now after 100 pounds, comment below, or if you want to wait to the end, when I'm there, when I'm at the goal weight, to see an excess skin video. To be honest, I don't have much, so I got lucky. But I'll explain and give way more details on that. So, but anyways, I'm gonna leave you with a bunch more motivational pictures, videos, stuff I can do now that I couldn't do before. And I will see you at the next video where I discuss my lab work that I had done. So I'm just so, and I'm just so proud. I'm Jess, and you're watching Keto Rewind. Bye-bye.